What is going on, fight fans? It was Shakur Stevenson in a lightweight fight against Shuichiro Yoshino. Shakur Stevenson wins the fight by 6 round stoppage. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of the fight. Let's start with Shakur. The pros: great hand speed, good upper body movement, good foot movement, and a good mix of power. He didn't throw all power shots. He did a good job of mixing it in. He did a good job of, doubling up his punches. Right hand to the body, right hand upstairs, hard, stiff jab, good straight left hand. And sometimes he would throw, as in baseball, what they would call a change up, where he would change the speed and he would throw Yoshino off a little bit. I thought he did a masterful job of that. As far as the cons, I would say nothing. Shakur Stevenson, in my opinion, looked very sharp. He looked very on point. He definitely brought his A game. He said that he felt a little bit off. It wasn't the best he's been in a while, but I would have to disagree. I thought he looked very good against a decent opponent. As far as Yoshino goes, the pros would be, I think that he was a taller fighter, so I think that he tried to use his height. I think that he was trying to stay way inside, maybe to take away some of Shakur's power. He came with his game plan. His game plan seemed to be that he wanted to try to make it a bang fest, but that's where the cons come in at. That was a mistake of him trying to make that a slugfest and stay in that close with Shakur Stevenson. I think it would have been a much better job for him to move and box. He did not do that. He pretty much stood in front of Shakur Stevenson most of the fight. Let's talk about the fight a little bit. In the first round, we get our first of two knockdowns. Shakur Stevenson catches Yoshino coming in. Now, that knockdown was really more of a flash knockdown. He really caught him kind of off balance when Yoshino was coming in. Shakur had just ducked one of his shots, and when he was throwing his straight left hand, Yoshino right foot was just coming off of the canvas. Maybe he was trying to throw a right hand. Shakur catches him flush on the chin and then knocks him down. So it was really more of a flash knockdown, still a knockdown. In the next 4 rounds, let's say in the next couple of rounds, it was just all Shakur Stevenson. He was just going upstairs, going downstairs. He really could not be stopped in this fight. We get to the fourth round where we get our next knockdown. Now, this one was a hard knockdown. He catches him, with a right left. Yoshino goes down. I'm not saying that he was super hurt, but that was a real knockdown. It was a thudding knockdown. And then for the next 2 rounds, Shakur did exactly what he did in the first 4 rounds. He couldn't miss. He couldn't get hit. He was unloading shots on Yoshino, and I thought that a pro for Yoshino was the referee saving him from himself because, like most fighters, they're tough. They're warriors. They're not going to give in. They're not going to quit. Yoshino was not going to quit, and I thought the ref did him a solid by waving it off and telling him it was too much. Now, I don't know if anybody has an issue with the ref doing that, but I don't, because after 6 rounds, I saw enough. I thought that that young man was taking way too many hard shots, and Shakur was, putting it on him. And I just didn't see the need for him to stay in there for 6 more rounds taking hard shots like that. I would like to see more refs actually step in and do that. I don't believe in this going out on your shield thing. I don't want to see men and women get hurt in the ring because you have to, quote, go out on your shield. I think that you're going out on your shield should be you in there fighting as hard as you can for as long as you can. But once you just start taking way too many shots, the fight needs to be called, and it was. Shakur Stevenson gets a knockout at lightweight. So now we talk about what happens from here. He's a full-fledged lightweight, and if you saw the interview after the fight, he said that he wants the Devin Haney Vasyl Lomachenko winner. Preferably, it sounds like he wants Devin Haney out of the two. Tell me what you think. Who do you want to see him fight out of those two? And since we're on the subject, who do you think is even going to win that fight next month? Do you have Haney? Do you have Lomachenko? And I like the fact that Shakur already says that he wants the winner of that fight. Pretty much, fight fans, that's all I have on this one. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. That's all I got. I'll let y'all later.